In this video, I'd like to pinpoint precisely how you can contact your public. I'm going to be using storage as an example here locally in Toronto, but this will show you how, with a little bit of research and doing what you do best, you'll be able to uncover an amazing amount of information that'll give you a strategic position in the top of the Google Maps, Google Places pages. I'll give you an example what I mean. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go into Google AdWords, and what I've done is I've put in a few keywords that people search for routinely in order to find out what the local searches and global searches are. These words and keywords are storage, storage units, storage spaces, storage Toronto, self-storage, public storage, in storage, and private storage. The reason I put in storage is there's another one that I want to include called storage of, which I found out that are very key phrases, and a lot of search phrases, as a matter of fact. Further down you'll see what I mean. But here are the terms. You have storage, 16 million global searches worldwide. Locally, there's 673,000. In other words, there's over 2,000 searches every single day in and around the Toronto area, searching under those general search terms storage. And this is how many are searching for mini storage, self-storage, self-storages, and further down the list. What I've done is I've searched them by from the highest searches to the lowest. And as you can see, some of the terms in storage here, for example. And one of the things that I've noticed here which shocked me was storage of. There's almost 12,000 search terms for that term alone and hardly any competition. In other words, there's nobody else positioned in that area. So what I've done is I decided to check out that storage of, and what I uncovered was one person only listed in the listings, nobody else. And they've got the map there, and because they're storage of Warden Avenue, those are the key word phrase in their title, they were able to capture the first page results out of 673 million search results. But that locally it's a different story, but still it's fairly impressive. But when you click to their place page, you can see that it's owner verified. This is their listing, and you can find out that here it is. It's a U-Haul. It's a franchise, I guess. And then here they've gotten 2 reviews, and basically the reviews are really bad. It's worst service ever and not helpful. And these are from 7-8 months ago. It's middle of January now, and as you can see, of 2011, that it would be a piece of cake for any business to be able to position themselves under that title and overcome them, so that at least you'd be ahead of them or in the top 2 listings at least for under those search terms. So what that tells you is that depending on your Google AdWords keywords, rather, not AdWords, but keywords, you can see that there's very stiff competition for storage in Toronto. There's about 18,000 searches done locally, which works out to about, 600 a day. So 600 a day, 600 people a day are searching for that. Now, wouldn't you like to be in the top 7 for those words, storage Toronto, for example? Here it is, and here they are. Here's the top 6 positions, and for more results you'll get another 3 additional or 3 additional more. Here are the top 7. And that's out of 14 million results for Storage Toronto. But locally, if we were to go to local places and find out, there's about 11,000 listings. But these listings aren't just necessarily storage places. They can also be moving companies as well. And here they are listed going down the line to the third page listings, 3 out of 11,800 results. Now, as you will see, if we just queue further down to maybe the 5th spot, you're still seeing storage spaces, but what you're going to start seeing again is movers and mover storage combined. They're going to be taking away those key terms, and as you see now, storage becoming less and less, and more movers. So this is what's happening in the storage front in Toronto. And you can decide to be a part of a specific keyword if you so choose, whatever keyword you want, particularly a non-competitive one. Even and storage, believe it or not, if your company is McDonald's and storage, you can actually get traffic, or you can actually write articles or make videos with those particular titles in them and have links directly back to your place page or your website, whatever. But the key here is that you can see that there are many opportunities here to garner lots of traffic and the top positions. For example, in storage alone, it's a very highly popular word. You're going to have the key people in storage presenting themselves in that first page 7 top listings out of 292 million results, but they're all local. It's here in Canada. But nevertheless, as you will see, that even their place pages, obviously, they're all verified. If we go down the list, you'll see they're all going to be verified mostly. No, this isn't. So basically how this managed to get in there, I don't know. But it's in the top 7, and it would be easy for another company to come and basically position themselves ahead of this. Real easy. Even this one here, yeah, this one's not filled out. It's not owner filled. So even in this top place listings, there's room if their place pages are optimized and they're able to get some good backlinks or reviews listed. Like here's one that, of course, he's offering all kinds of incentives and coupons and things like that. Very good moving company, best ever. I mean, here's a guy that's doing something with his web presence, nice trucks and everything else, where he's located. So basically, he's got it together. He's got more photos, more videos. I bet you he's got even videos here. Well, there they are. Here's the videos. And as a result, he is definitely in the top position for places, and he deserves it. So either way, as you can see, if we go down the list, all city storage, they're probably not business verified, business owner, business setup. They've got a link to can pages, and that's about it, with a few other links to I don't know, to some sort of other sites. But it would be very easy for other companies to get into this top position for that term storage, or storage Toronto. Storage in Toronto actually would even be better. They're a highly researched search term, and there they are, the top 7 with the corresponding map listings. And if we were to go to places again, we'd get those 11,800 results, and immediately if we started to click on, we would go to other storage facilities further down the list and further down the list and further away from our first place listing, which alone, as you will see here in our keyword research tool that Google provides, storage in Toronto alone, or storage in Toronto, produces 18,000 searches, which is 300 a day, which is 300 a day, basically. 600 a day. So 600 a day. Wouldn't you like to be in the top spot for that? 42% of the top number one position are people check into them. In other words, that person could possibly be getting 300 calls, visitors on their website, potentially per day. Not necessarily. It all depends on other people vying for those terms and conditions, etc. But there's a lot of traffic. Basically, hundreds of people worth of traffic a day, potentially, by targeting specifically keywords and filling out your Google Places pages properly so that you can maximize your potential in the search engine results under certain specific keywords related to your market. In this case, we're focusing on storage. And that about wraps it up. Hopefully this video allowed you to see what's going on and that behind the scenes, and that if you really want to take a closer look, break everything down into the Google keyword research tool, the ad tool, keyword tool, to be able to see in detail using popular keyword terms to see the results that you can get in the keyword research results, and how many people are actually competing in those words, those pages, etc. Again, I could change this by relevance, and these are the relevance here. This is the relevance. Storage spaces is incredibly relevant. Storage of is very relevant, and again, it's not a very competitive area. So that alone, we've shown you with the U-Haul, is one position that can be easily gained, and that alone can garner. There's 400 searches, so in other words, 400 people can see that website on the average a day. Can see it. That doesn't mean 400 people are going to click on it, but 400 people are going to see that web page. And if you're at the top of the list, then half those people are going to be able to see you, at least you alone. Which means that if there's even a 5 or 10% click-through rate, 10, 20, 30, 40 potential people can go to your website, give you a call, become a potential customer for storage-related matters. Obviously, because you've targeted, you've gone after that keyword, and in the searches you've gotten to be the top position, and as a result the traffic, this is Google's own analytics to show you how many people search for those particular terms. And to be in the top spaces, you've got to find yourself keywords like storage of, that's non-competitive, not many people are fighting for it. As we've shown before, U-Haul stands out. And other keywords like public storage Toronto, interestingly enough, globally, worldwide, there's 880 searches. Obviously, most of them are local. Why would somebody in Timbuktu be searching for Toronto unless they were moving to Toronto again? But still, that's the relation. And as you can see, it's a highly competitive term for what? 2 to 20 to 30 searches a month, a day rather. Why would somebody be worried about targeting for that particular keyword when they could easily target, for example, storage of, and get 10, 15 times the results, and with no competition at all? So this is what keyword research is all about. This is what positioning yourself in the search engines through search, Google Maps and Google Places is all about. And if you do want to be top in Toronto under storage, then please do follow this advice, and I wish you lots of success. Thanks for listening.